Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm here to show you how to create an Amazon wish list. Go ahead and get yourself logged into your account. Create one if you don't already have an account. In the upper right hand corner where it has the greeting for your name, hover over that and you're going to see a column in the middle that appears and reads as your list. All you have to do is click on where it says create a list. A box will appear prompting you to either keep the default name, which should be shopping list or whatever it is in your area. From there you can either keep that name or you can change it to whatever works for you. I'm just going to change it to new wish. Click on create list. It's going to redirect you to the wish list page that you've just created, and by default it's going to be set to private. You can adjust that by hovering over the more option on the right hand side. Click on manage list, and from there all the options for your wish list are there for you. You can change the name again if you'd like. You can change the privacy settings to either shared, public, or back to private if need be. The differences between those two is that for private, the only person who has access to the wish list page is yourself, unless you choose to share it with other people via giving them the link or sending them email invitations to view the wish list. If you have an Alexa device, you can manage your wish list using that. I don't have one, so it doesn't apply to me. I just click don't manage this list. And then you can also choose if the list is for yourself or for an organization. Whatever the case is, you can adjust the recipient name to whomever or whatever you want the title to be. Having the email and birthday isn't necessary. Well, the birthday, if you want people to view whose ever birthday it is that you're creating the wish list for. In the description box, type in an appropriate description for whatever needs be. Let's see, YouTube video, that's just for testing purposes. I'm not going to open up the link or the drop down menu for shipping address, but if you were to click on that, it would open up a drop down box and it would have a list of addresses that are listed on your Amazon account. Select whatever address works for you, and that is where all the gifts from the wish list will be delivered to. Several other options that you have the keep purchased items on this list. I recommend personally keeping that unchecked, and the reason for that being is if you have a large wish list, if you have a organization that you're using the wish list for, this is a perfect way of keeping track of that, and it also helps with you being able to market your wish list appropriately to people based on what's on your list. By default, the don't spoil my surprises is going to be checked. What that means is that you won't know what's purchased for you. And I think until a couple of weeks or whatever amount of time allotted that you have for your wish list. Secondly, you will be prompted by the system if you try to buy that item on your wish list that the item's already been purchased, or it'll prompt you not to buy it for whatever reason, and that's an indication that someone or an organization has purchased that item for you. Default list, that's just if you want your wish list that you've created to be the primary default wish list in your account. Or you can just simply click on delete list, and that'll open up the option to delete your wish list. Once you've done with all that, just click on Save Changes. It's going to save your wish list. Go to whatever items that you want to add to your wish list. You just have to refresh the page here so that it picks up the new wish list. But anyway, go to those items that you want to add to the wish list. Once you're on the page, on the right hand side, all you have to do is click on add to list, and it's going to be added to whatever your default wish list is. So that's where the default list option comes into play here. If you don't have that set, it's going to go to another wish list, and as you can see, that's what it did here. So what you're going to do is all you do is click on the down arrow, go to the list that you've just created, click on it, and it's going to open up a prompt box, and it'll be automatically added to whatever the name of your new wish list is. But thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel.